Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I will be creating HSL bus line 665A, which runs between Hyrylä in Tuusula and Mäntsälä in Mäntsälä. And this is the reason why I just created the line Z before this, because line Z runs to Mäntsälä. And I wanted to create the train tracks first before creating the bus line. I'm not sure what's going to happen now, but I am going to create the line. I'm going to do my best in creating this because I'm actually drunk as fuck. So, oh, something happened already. I was a pen that fell on the ground, but the line is called 65A. So let's make it 65A. Nope. That's better. Wait a minute. 3.4 is actually the amount I used to charge, so that's much better. So we stop at Hyrylä, we start Hyrylä, and then after Hyrylä, well, let's see. So we're gonna go to Pitkäniityntie. Lepomäki. Mahlamäki. Saviriihi. Kystävelund. Pappilankuja. Kirkonkylä. Krapi. Wait, yes. Onnela. Annivaara. Halsenniemi. Ukko-Pekka. Tuomala. Kansanopisto. Kallio-Kuninkala. Ainola. Ahola. Okay, let's do the other save. Keuda. Sävelpuisto. Urheilukatu. Huvilakatu. Well, let's see. We'll soon be moving on to the new line. Then there's gonna be Helsinki. Järvenpään asema. Nähdään keskuskuja. Okay. Emmallitehtaan katu. Neste. And then we'll have the stop called Jäähalli. Kartanon seutu. Pailantie. Mittarikatu. Then Anttila. Vähänumentie. Tuottajakatu. Nummenkylä. Alatalontie. Rajallinen tie. Torpparintie. Kirvesmiehen tie. Kellokoski. Kukkupakka. Okkolan sairaala. Puotalankuja. Nummelan tie. And probably Hyökänummi is the following stop. There we go. So, what happens after this stays after this, but the following stop is gonna be called Pyydyskorventie. Let's see where that stop is, shall we? We're gonna be so Pyydyskorventie will also be Pyydyskorventie in Swedish. And Pyydyskorventie is gonna be located right here. Nope, let's not use the blueprint, let's use the city road instead. So, this stop is going to be called Pyydyskorventie. And after Pyydyskorventie, we're then gonna stop at Kannistontie. Which will be quite a bit more up front. So Kannistontie is gonna be over here. And after Kannistuntie, we're gonna stop at Hallonen. So Hallonen is gonna be in here. There we go. And after Hallonen, we're gonna stop at Kortisto. So the following stop will be here. Because this line is gonna run all the way until Mäntsälä, so it's gonna be a long line. So after Kortisto, we're gonna stop at, well, let's see, Hohkolan koulu. There we go. After Ohkolan koulu, we will then stop at Koivu. Let's see where I am in this place. So Koivu is Koivu also in Swedish. After Koivu, we're gonna stop at Ohkola, which is in here. And there we go. Oops. After Ohkola, we will stop at Keravanjärvi Tienhaara. So let's see where that is then. It's right before this crossing here. There we go. And after Järvenpää Tienhaara, let's see how far we are from Mäntsälä. We're not very far, although we are. Well, after Järvenpää Tienhaara, we will then stop at Seurantalo. Which is also Seurantalo in Swedish. There we go. After Seurantalo, we're gonna stop at Kyrlämäki. go. This is a very strange line, really. There we go. Oopsie daisy, that's not what I meant. And then Turkylmäki, we're gonna stop at Lavimäki. Wait a second, where are we? Yeah, so that's the pond, that's Kylmäki. Then we're gonna stop at Lavimäki. Which is gonna be in here. And now 1 second, I'm gonna pour myself another drink of wine because I have a, well, I don't know what you call it in English, but in Finnish we call it tonkka. So there is a big bunch of wine left still here. So yeah, I'm gonna pour myself some and let's go. Well, after a Lavimäki, oh shit, I clicked the wrong button, I opened the wrong browser, I did a lot of things wrong there. Let's see what happens. Interesting. Well, that's even more interesting. Let's go back to the original thing. Here, that's Lavimäki. And after Lavimäki, we're gonna stop at a stop called Amparata. So, let's go. And Ampumarata will be in Finnish. It will be called Amparata. So the place called Ampumarata will be in here. And let's let's just cut the automatic name out of it, because if the name changes, then it will change, but the name won't change. So, yep. Yep. I mean, really? Oopsie daisy, that one. Thank you. And after Amrata, we will have a stop called Jaukkarin Saha, which seems to be a long way to. And what the fuck? So Jaukkarin Saha is okay. This will need some working on it. It's going to be over here. I mean, how the fuck is this shit not over? I mean, it's completely crazy. You want to build a land like this to the Mäntsälä region, but yeah, you should be completely crazy. Oopsie daisy, that's not gonna work. Hopefully it's not gonna work. So we're down to Jaukkarin Saha, and Mäntsälä is over there, so we're pretty close, but let's see what else is in store. So the following step is called Jaukkari. And the Jaukkari stop is... What the fuck? Am I really in the right place? So that's Jaukkarin sahan. And the following stop is gonna be Jaukkari. So Jaukkari is gonna be in here. So we're down to Jaukkari. Okay. What happens after Jaukkari? Well, after Jaukkari, you're gonna stop at Rotindie. So that's Rotindie. Thank you. Kiitos. Joku tämmönen globaali kuva voisi olla validi. Olisi hirveän kiva, jos so that's Rotindie. Now after Rotindie, it's gonna be called Escolandia. So the stop will be over here. There we go. after Escalante? Well, let's see. The stop is called Hirvihara. So let's see what it is. So it's really called Hirvihara. There we go. That's a very good name for a stop in this area. We'll get back to this. Well, actually, yeah. I just almost fall asleep. But here it is. And then after here it will be Kuntomaja. So the story will really be named called Kuntomaja. I mean, really. Okay. Oops. And there we go. So mhm. Hmm. So welcome back. So far, creating this line has proved to be a bit difficult. Well, first I was drunk as hell and fell asleep. Then I woke up and started finishing the line once. The game crashed. I finished the line almost for a second time. The game crashed. So this is my fourth attempt at finishing the line. And let's hope I will get there this time. The following stop is called Spannarintie, and Spannarintie is located in here. So let's go and let's hope. Let's have our fingers crossed that the game will last this time, or my computer will last this time. There we go. And actually, oops, the issue wasn't with building the track. I mean, I built the road, and when I started creating the line, there was always this certain place where the game crashed. So I think I'm gonna save the game before that point comes in this video, because in the previous video I actually said if I was wise I would save the game now. I didn't. Well, the following stop is called Invalidikylä. That's located in here. This is actually the third time I'm creating this stop, so I already pretty well know what's in store. There we go. And then After Invalidikyla, we will then stop at Hyllyvä, I think. Yeah, that's right. I already know this by heart. I even know where the stop is, but I will check it on the map nevertheless. But the Hyllyvä stop is right before crossing the railroad. And like I said, this is why I created the railroad first, because it runs through Mäntsälä. And I want to create the rails first, so that the passengers will use the higher capacity and faster railroad instead of crowding these buses. And then the following stop will be called Suurlava. It's named after a dance pavilion. As you can see there. But the stop is simply called Suurlava. There should be a bridge, or the railroad should be located on a bridge, but it isn't, so we'll just have to build a tunnel. How stupid of me. Well, never mind. After Suurlava, we will then have a stop called Pelto, which is located pretty close by. It's located in here. After Pelto, we will stop at Mäntsälä portti. There we go. And after Mäntsälä portti, we will then stop at Mustamäki. There we go. After Mustamäki, we will stop at Peltolantie. And after Peltolantie, we will stop at Mäntsälä. Is that so? That is so. So. Well, it seems that it it is not connected with the railway station, so yeah. Well, creating the railway was pretty much useless. Although it wasn't, it will collect part of the passengers from the same area, but yeah. Well, there will be more bus stops in this area in the future when shit develops. After this, I will do a little loop. Oops. Saving. Little loop from here to here. And all the way back there. That's it. And now this time I will be wise, and I will save the game after I've created the last signal and built the track on the road. Because, yeah, like I said, this time I will be wise. So, build the blueprints and save the game. There we go. And now let's go back to line. And let's add these final stops, and let's hope this shit doesn't crash this time around. And there we go, now we've reached Mäntsälä. Now let's see if I will reach Hyrylä, because that has been the issue. I mean, the game has crashed always somewhere around Järvenpää. So let's have a look if I get past Järvenpää this time. I'm already way deep in the pre-created, or in the area which was created previously. So it's looking good at the moment, but let's see. Let's see. No, I got past Järvenpää this time, so I think I can finish this line now. Jesus, I mean, like I said, it's been a struggle. First you pass out, then you crash the game twice, and now we're gonna do it. Not far enough. And there we are. We completed the line. Bravo. And this line runs, let's see. Well, it runs around hourly, but then there is one shorter interval, which is around, what's that? 28 minutes. Well, let's compromise and make it a half an hour. And then let's clone the latest Lion City here. And place it on line 665A. Well, we will need to buy several of them, but that's okay. A few more. Well, we'll be going below the 28 minutes. So 26:40. That's it. So finally, the roads have been built, the line has been created, the buses have been bought, and everything is up and running. There will be a new video tomorrow. So until then, bye.